Good afternoon, Central Ohio, and thanks for joining us here for another edition of our 10 Weather Impact Show here on our Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Aaron White, and it's been an interesting Tuesday as we've seen some rain showers this morning. We had a few rumbles of thunder, and now we're actually enjoying some sunshine here this afternoon before we talk about some more changes in the forecast as we got rain showers coming in later on this evening. But the big story is going to be pretty significant cool down coming in here by tomorrow, as right now we are in the 60s. So enjoy this afternoon as we are seeing a lot of sunshine right now. Really brilliant blue skies, a few scattered clouds here this afternoon, and look at the temperature now up to 63. Winds are west southwest at 11 miles per hour, so there is a breeze similar to what we had yesterday, but maybe a little bit stronger here this afternoon. And we are going to continue to see the breezy conditions as we get into tonight and tomorrow, because we are tracking a storm system building in that's going to bring us the showers, but also the colder temperatures. And we'll see that here in just a moment. But here's another look at all the blue skies that we have here this afternoon. Again, temperatures are in the 60s for pretty much everyone, and we will stay in the 60s for the next several hours. We got 63 in Columbus, up to 67 in Circleville, a little bit warmer there, 65 in London, and around 65 in Newark. And over the course of the next several hours, again, we'll stay in the mid to upper 60s here through about 5 p.m. And then once the sun goes down, our temperatures will drop into the 50s, and we are heading down to the 40s later on tonight. But we are tracking at least a little bit of cloud cover coming in with that chance for a few rain showers. Not really seeing anything on the radar right now. We had the rain showers, of course, this morning, and even a few rumbles of thunder. That has moved off well to the east now over Pennsylvania down into northern parts of West Virginia, and really actually starting to fall apart. But as we look to the west, we have our system that's going to build in, and the main storm system is going to stay to our north, staying over the Great Lakes. But you can see right here, we have some clouds and some rain showers building in, and this is actually the beginnings of a cold front taking shape that will sweep across Ohio and usher in some colder air here by tonight and really for the day tomorrow. Just wait till you see the forecast. But what's also going on is, like I said, it's going to bring some rain showers, and then on the back side of it, as we get into tomorrow and really into Thursday and Friday, we're going to continue to see that colder air filter on in, and by Friday morning, we're talking about temperatures getting pretty frosty, as we will likely see 30s across most of Ohio, and there is that chance that we could get cold enough that a few locations will see their first freeze of the season, and we're definitely going to see that up in Wisconsin and parts of Minnesota, where temperatures are forecast to be down into the 20s. So it's that time of year. It was bound to happen. We couldn't hold on to the 70s and 80s for too long, even though we got to enjoy one more day at 80 back on Saturday. But fall is here, and the colder air is here to stay. Going through the hour-by-hour forecast this evening, we will continue with the sunshine through about 5 p.m. But notice as we look back to the north and west, we have the cloud cover. Here come the rain showers moving through Kenton, Bellefontaine, over towards Marion as we get into the 5, 6, 7 o'clock hour. Columbus, likely a few scattered showers around 8, 9 p.m. That will continue to build off to the east, and we'll see pretty quiet conditions as we head through tonight. Now, going into your Wednesday, we may start off with a little sunshine. I say a little bit because it's going to be quick, because by 8 a.m., 9 a.m., we are going to see the cloud cover really lock into place across the state. So not much sunshine expected tomorrow. That means our temperatures are going to be held in check. So we're not really going to warm up much from the 40s, briefly making it to the low 50s during the afternoon, and further to the north, where we could see some rain showers. Areas around Cleveland, maybe as far south as Mansfield, might be stuck in the upper 40s here for your Wednesday afternoon. Meanwhile, further to the south and west, areas such as Piketon, Waverly, Chillicothe maybe could make it up into the mid-50s if we get a little bit of sunshine. Right now, it's going to be a pretty fine line where the cloud cover drops out here across southern Ohio. So some areas could make it up into the mid-50s, but in any case, it's going to be a cooler day here for Wednesday. And the 50s will continue as we head into Thursday and Friday. We will start to see those temperatures moderate a little bit more as we get into the weekend, but we are tracking at least the chance for some rain showers, but it will still be a little bit more mild with highs in the 60s as we get closer to Sunday. And also, if you're looking ahead to the weekend and wanting to check out maybe some fall colors, we are starting to see more change, especially across the eastern half of Ohio, where we have at least near peak conditions as we have a little bit more yellows and oranges and reds showing up. Really has been not as vibrant this year, mainly because of the drought conditions having a huge impact on the trees, causing some stress for many of the trees across Ohio, and not even just here, but other areas that have been dealing with the drought conditions, how warm it was towards the end of summer and early fall. Now that we have the cooler nights, that is starting to drive more of the change, and also the bright sunny days as well. And even that recent rainfall may actually help a little bit, but likely not going to be as vibrant as we've had as years in the past. And normal peak is around late October, early November, so we are getting a little bit closer, and we'll start to see a lot more color change here now that we have these cooler temperatures. Today, though, 65 for a high, winds out of the west about 10 to 15, maybe up to near 20 miles per hour as we get later into tonight and for tomorrow. Again, few scattered showers this evening, not going to amount to anything, and then we'll have clouds early on, a little bit of clear skies, and maybe a little bit of sunshine as we head into tomorrow morning, but otherwise the cloud cover really holds into place here for your Wednesday. And if you're thinking about maybe heading out to the pumpkin patch today to get a pumpkin ready for Halloween, 65 for the high today. 20% chance that we'll see those showers coming in later on this evening, but a lot of us will actually stay dry here through the rest of your Tuesday. But look at those temperatures. We're going from 65 today down to 52 for a high here on your Wednesday after starting off at 43 in the morning, 52 for the afternoon. And then as we head into Thursday and Friday, we will start to see a little bit more sunshine, but temperatures are going to stay on the cool side into the upper 50s here for the end of the work week. And then as we look ahead to the weekend, we have been tracking a potential system building in that could bring us some rain showers, but those chances are actually dropping here. So good news for your weekend plans. We are going to keep a chance for some rain showers here on Sunday, but it does appear like that system is going to stay a bit further to our west. So we may actually see overall dry conditions here as we head into the upcoming weekend, but it does appear like we will see some better chances after the 7-day forecast. And hopefully that means we may actually finally get out of the drought conditions here across Ohio. We'll have an update on the drought conditions. The latest update will be released Thursday morning and likely going to show some improvement, especially after the rain that we just had on Sunday, because that was over an inch for several locations across Ohio. So likely going to see a big update here by Thursday. So stay tuned for that. And also stay tuned as we are tracking some rain showers here later on this evening. Coming up later on tonight, Chief Meteorologist Aaron White will have more on that. But it was also an eventful morning for some drivers in Kentucky as we had some rain down there and, of course, the rain over the weekend. In Kentucky, there was actually a rock slide that blocked the road. Jackson Plank with our sister station in Lexington reports.
The morning started out rainy and windy. Now skies are clear and it's smooth sailing for drivers in Powell County. But it was a different story altogether this morning. A rock slide closed down the westbound lanes of Mountain Parkway near mile marker 32. 8 drivers were stuck behind the aftermath. In these pictures, you can see the fallen rocks peeking through the barricades. First responders and the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet spent hours trying to clear the scene. We're told they were able to reopen the road around 10 a.m. Fast forward to Sunday evening. Cracked barricades and orange road cones are what's left. Above the broken barricade, however, is an uprooted tree that lays on its side, but drivers don't seem to notice. The Powell County Judge Executive told WKYT there are no reported injuries from the incident. The Highway Department reminds drivers to proceed with caution and reduce speeds on slick roads. Reporting in Powell County, Jackson Plank, WKYT.
And finally today, before we go, let's check out some new video sent into us here at 10 TV. And this was actually very interesting over in India, so on the other side of the planet. We actually saw a thick layer of smog blanketed India's capital on Tuesday, a day after millions celebrated the Hindu festival of Diwali that with fireworks that sent air pollution levels soaring to hazardous levels across the city. People celebrating in New Delhi burst firecrackers late into Monday night, filling the air with smoke and fine particles that mixed with seasonal pollution and stagnant weather conditions. So by early Tuesday morning, the city's air quality index had actually soared to above 350 in several neighborhoods, a level considered severe and dangerous to breathe, according to the World Health Organization's daily recommended maximum exposure. So wild to see that. But of course, celebrations, don't really think about it when there's a lot of those fireworks going off and building up those smog levels that we saw there over in India. Now, scientists may have come up with an out-of-this-world discovery. This is actually really cool. So, new research shows a mysterious glow in our galaxy might come from dark matter. That's an invisible form of matter believed to be 5 times more abundant than actual regular matter. The first glow was first found by a NASA telescope in 2008, and some believe the light was caused by exploding stars. But recent tests from supercomputers show collisions of dark matter might be responsible for the illumination. Dark matter was first theorized in the 1930s and confirmed in the 1970s by 2 U.S. astronomers. Despite extensive research, scientists have yet to observe dark matter directly, which is how its name actually evolved. So really cool find there, and always cool to learn about some of the different things that NASA, other astronomers, and just other scientists are doing for research with space, and of course even research into weather, as we've seen some new satellites that have been launched that's going to help to improve our understanding of some space weather with the northern lights and some solar flares coming from the sun, but also some satellites that help to observe what's actually happening here on Earth. And as we observe things here happening in Ohio and here in Columbus, again, we are tracking some rain showers later on this evening. So that'll do it for us here today on 10 TV Plus. So later on this evening, Chief Meteorologist Aaron White will be in tracking those scattered showers and also looking ahead to those better rain chances. And as we are talking about the improving drought conditions across Ohio. So until then, you can always catch more news and weather online at 10tv.com.